President Joe Biden is winding down his time in office with some missions of diplomacy. In fact, he spent the weekend in Peru at the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation event. Now he is attending the G-20.
The G-20 is a forum made up of the leaders of the most economically productive countries in the world. They represent 85% of the income around the world. Today, President Biden spoke to other attendees, highlighting goals the group should have in mind.
Finally, we all have to work to end the conflicts and crises that are eroding progress and food security around the world. Ukraine. The United States strongly supports Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Everyone around this table, in my view, should as well. And by the way, Russia's brutal invasion of Ukraine led to the highest record food prices in all of history.
Biden also spoke about the need to end Israel's war on Hamas, adding that the United States has given more humanitarian aid to Gaza than any other country. Kelly O'Donnell has more on the relationships between countries on display at the summit.
Good day from Rio, where leaders from around the world are gathered for the G-20 summit. This will be the last of the international summits that President Biden attends. And he is trying to make a point about U.S. alliances and to work with partnerships. And really, at the end of 50 years of public life, he has known many of these world leaders personally for much longer than his 4 years in office. And so far, we've already seen the president having a personal meeting with China's President Xi, and they talked about the stability of the relationship and the importance of communication. And here they openly acknowledge that there is a coming transition to the incoming second Trump administration, but the U.S. is also very focused on what is happening now, and that President Biden is trying to fortify relationships, trying to declare the investments that he believes are important in issues that are big among G20 leaders, including things like climate and dealing with hunger and poverty and clean energy, an array of issues. Also key during this time is a discussion of Ukraine, and that will certainly affect some of the conversations here. Vladimir Putin is not in attendance, but his foreign minister is. And U.S. officials have said they will continue to assert their belief that Ukraine needs U.S. help, and there is only one president at a time, and for the next 2 months, that's Joe Biden. I'm Kelly O'Donnell, traveling with the president in Rio de Janeiro.
The president of Brazil also spoke today. He said that even with 2 wars underway and leadership in the U.S. set to change dramatically, these world powers can still work together to end hunger.